Well, that's not great. It would appear that was smacked on a tree. Not sure where that happened. Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mike. Today we are running for Dirt Perfect. We got lots of content like this. If this is the kind of stuff you're into, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Now we do have over 400, you're over here, over 400 videos on the channel. So there's lots to check out. Step one is gonna be peep the fluid here. Make sure we're doing all right. All right. Hey, legs have entered the chat today. It's warm and I'm just operating. So the oil is conveniently located 27 miles down here. Looks good. It's got some anyway. Got all my cold stacks with me today. Backpack coolers. If you're not using them, you should be. They're fantastic. Super convenient. That's gonna be our starter. We'll see what we get into for the finisher later, huh? Oh. There she goes. Perfect. I made the air conditioner joke, but I'm more of an open cab fellow myself, if I'm being completely honest. No microphone today, so, whoa, bud. No microphone today, so adjust your volume accordingly. So we are going to try to make a road to get back there and clear little spots so they can have a little creekside camp or some creek kayaking in the coming months. Fantastic. This creek right here goes all the way down and follows this property line. I have no idea what's in here. There's a phone line right here, so no digging there. We've just been kind of given, he just turned me loose. He said, just make it work. And I said, you got it. One thing that's absolutely ridiculous, but really drives me crazy, is the fact the windshield wiper, when the windshield up, is just here. It's just there. So let me walk you through kind of my decision-making process of which route we're taking. It basically comes down to species of tree. Poplar, not necessarily bad timber, but grows fast, kind of lower on the board footage cost. Black walnut, black walnut, black walnut. There's a lot of little, they're small, but they're there. There's a lot of black walnut down in there. And there are a couple mixed in up here as well. So I'm basically picking between trees that could potentially add value to the property and trees that don't add a lot of value or just grow fast enough it doesn't matter if we take them out. And then maples. You know, Mike's not in the syrup making business, you know? Not yet anyway, huh? Oh yeah. Pinnacle 4, nice. Oh. Making great progress. We have what I would call the initial clearing done. All the way back to the creek. Let's walk back here and take a gander at her. So I was just kind of supposed to pick a spot and make it work. This is kind of high right here. There's kind of a high spot, about 3 or 4 feet higher than the surrounding area. So that'd be a good spot for a campsite, keep you up and out of the, you know, rainwater kind of thing. I also just thought this tree was super cool with a branch like that, and there's some cool trees along the bank right here. Now he wanted to come this far because they own the field on that side of the creek at this point. They don't own both sides all the way down, but at this particular spot they do, so that way they have privacy on the creek. And can you see, do you see it? See that gar swimming? It's right out in there. I don't know if you guys can pick that up on camera. There's a gar swimming up creek, a good size one. Anywho, I think this is the perfect spot for him. But before we come down here and polish this up, a couple other things I want to do on that road. Step one will be pick up. Ooh, a Precept 22, nice. Cold snack number 2, Gold Peak Real Brewed. Pure cane sugar, no kidding. We're just gonna go along with the bucket now. I'm gonna pick a few more off to the edge now that we have a general idea of where we're going. We'll blade it, then we'll go to the campsite. Ultra 2 Max Fly. One bad habit I have with this machine is I see the blade and I think finish dozer, like it's gonna be able to push and cut like a dozer does. It can't, it doesn't have the track strength, it doesn't have that kind of torque. I need to start moving the dirt with, you know, the part that's made to move dirt, and then we can use the blade to just polish it up. I'm not gonna move big piles of dirt with that blade on this machine. It's not what it's made for. Well, that's not great. It would appear that was smacked on a tree. Not sure where that happened. Probably one of these trees. I'm no detective. That one's been rubbing for a while though. That one has too. Move a little closer anyway. How you doing? Okay. Let's see. The odds that I actually have anything should be pretty good, actually, because I typically keep stuff. Oh, let's see, bud. I wouldn't be mad. On that machine, ooh, it's probably all metric or something silly. We'll try these. Let's see if our wrench guess was right. Boom. You know what? Hold on a minute. Now, hold on a minute, Bob. What are the odds the hose isn't ruptured? It was just loose. Did you see how loose it was? We still got to do something about these hard lines. Oh dear. Why did that rotate so easy? Oh yeah, that'd be normal because it's just attached on a fitting down here. Sure. Sure. No issue there. Listen, no doubt they need replaced. I'm not saying they don't need replaced, but if it can keep us running for today, and then, you know, at the end of the day, I can run and get some lines. There, we made some progress. Dang, it looks pretty good actually. That's just been worn on for a long time. That didn't happen just today, but that's okay. We need to replace it either way. I'm hoping that was just loose. Let's fire it up. Let's see if it leaks. If it doesn't leak, we're gonna finish out the day because there is rain coming this evening. And then tomorrow on a rain day, I can swap those out. Well, there's nothing crazy. Of course, we're not cycling. Let's run the boom a little bit. So it's not leaking, which means it was just that loose fitting that was leaking. That's fantastic. If we're real careful, we should be able to get through the rest of today with it like that, and then I can take it off and get it fixed. But like I said, we gotta beat the rain this evening. I wish I had the D4 here, but it's out on a money-making job. This is not a money-making job. This is just a family fun job that's a little bit different. So we don't have the D4 here. We're just making do with what we have. Run or what you brung. All right. I'll meet you down at the creek. Boom. smashing the grass down with the excavator. It's already relatively flat. I don't want to disturb a whole lot down here and end up being a muddy mess. We're just kind of smashing her down, and then they can come back here and kind of fine-tune some long-term plans, and we'll do her that way. Because I'm not 100% sure what they want to do long-term here as far as bringing like rock and stuff back. And we'll just get it where they can come back here, take a look at it, and then we'll have to continue the plan in the future. Otherwise, we're just going to be wasting a whole bunch of fuel. Kind of like we already are with the Excavator 140. How many are we up to? How many do we have? Where did I see you? There you are. I got you. You're right there, feller. Can't hide from me. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be concerned about the amount of organic matter that's in this, and a lot of people are going to be concerned that there's no ditches on the uphill side, and a lot of people are going to be concerned about a lot of things. Remember, we're not building a county highway or a road. We're just building a little Jeep trail that they can come down here and have access to the creek so they can enjoy that. This is phase one. I think at some point in the future, we'll probably bring the D4 down here. Boy, I wish I had it today. We'll bring the D4 down here, shove this whole thing up the hill about 10 feet, use a bunch of that material, and really get a nice road in. But this is just phase one. Let's find the right spot. Let's get back there and see if that's where they want to be. Making it last forever, that comes in the future. This is pretty close to how I want it. I'm gonna run the blade down just a couple times, and then we're gonna call it quits, and we'll drive down there at the truck and take a gander. Not bad, honestly. I think for what we're trying to accomplish, the primary goal being able to get back here, get to the creek, and have a little spot where you can kind of pull off and camp back here, it'll work fine. I noticed on the drive that way, somehow I missed these three little fellas. We gotta do something about that. That's better. I didn't want to leave those behind and pop a tire. Everything else looks really good though. I think that turned out pretty good. I think that'll be fine. Like I said, we've got over 400 videos. So if you like what you're seeing, you like what you're watching, like it, subscribe, and go back through some of our 400 videos and see if you find some other videos you like. We've got all kinds of stuff. Excavation, YouTube yacht, pond building, homesteading, you name it, it's there. That's not 100% true. Outro's less than 20 seconds. That's what they wanted. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate everything you do for the channel. We'll catch you on the next one.